Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of No File Zone Reacts.
Yes, sir.
So you already know we have to talk about it because
The
it's
beef.
been out there.
The beef.
No chicken. The beef, no chicken.
No
But
chicken,
before we
bro,
do that, before we do that, I gotta give a shout out to Dove and Butterfly, bro, because we were talking a little bit before we started, about getting moisturized. We had to put on some little, lip balm to make sure we look like, a little like somebody loves us. And we were just talking about moisturizing and skincare routine. And I was telling Dell, I was like, yeah, man, I had to go to Dove and Butterfly and get me some what is it? Hold on, because I'm sitting at my desk. They're about to get free advertising. But if you want to be a sponsor, just let us know, all right? But yes, this let me tell y'all something. This right here.
What's that say? Sandals and the what's it say? All that's so sand.
Bro, you get bro, sand is nowhere in here. I promise you.
Oh my
it
bad.
says snowflakes. I know
okay,
it's a little,
snowflakes.
Hold on.
It's the cursive for me. It's snowflakes. I got you.
God. No, it's called snowflakes and cashmere. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Listen, yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's got me smelling shit.
Listen, I'll give them the biggest shout out I can ever give, ever. And my wife can attend to this. Is like, when we came there and she smelled it the first time, she was like, oh my God, this stuff's so amazing. Dove and Butterfly doing their thing. I bought a whole bunch of like a whole bag worth of stuff. I'm not gonna hold you, like a whole bag worth of stuff. And I'm
I can believe
you. She delivered it. It was like oils, lotions, soap bars, and top notch. Everything was top notch. So shout out to, I can't remember the girl's name, but shout out to Dove and Butterfly doing their thing, and they got their storefront now. So they still at different stores, but now they got their storefront. So y'all doing your thing. Keep it moving, keep progressing, loving it.
Yeah. So yeah, congratulations to them. They actually they are located in Devil's Hole. If you know where the bulk is, just as you go up the hill, before you go up to the hill for the bulk, where the bulk I think it's called bulk.
And bulk.
Yes, thank you. As soon as you go up the hill, before you get to the hill, it's right on the right hand side. So shout out to them. Shy, I call her Shy, or Bermudians be like, because that's where I was introduced to her. But we love to see it. And I was joking about the sponsor thing. We all about supporting black businesses.
We are.
But hey, if you want to sponsor, hey, man,
and
we open to it.
Look, they deliver. They worldwide ship, and I'm telling you, their stuff is top notch.
Yeah,
man.
top tier, top tier. But yes, let's get into. You know what else is top tier? This beef between 50 cents.
Listen. 50 Cent anyone in today's game see 50 coming, just cross the street like he a pit bull or something. You know what I'm saying? Walk the other way, okay? If you see 50 on 57th Avenue, walk the other way, all right? I'm telling you, you don't want no type of smoke with this man, bro. He been ever since Diddy, he been getting smoke on everybody, bro.
Well, no, that is true. Like I'll be honest with you, bro. But on some real, like let's be for real. So I gotta backpedal a bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I don't know. I might get disowned. Okay, I might get disowned. But when it comes to 50, absolutely, 50 is probably the most pettiest person you would ever meet. I shouldn't say you would ever meet, but because I've never met.
And I love it though.
I do, but at the same time,
pettiness of it.
At the same time, it's like if I have to make bro, why?
Bro, I didn't do nothing. That's the camera.
Oh my God.
The camera just zoomed in. The camera just zoomed in on me for no reason.
What's going on today?
It literally just zoomed in on me for no reason. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
She just do this. Maybe it's like censored. What did you do?
I didn't press nothing, bro. I'm being serious. I ain't pressed nothing.
It's definitely giving Tyrese. What more do you want from me?
Listen, bro. I don't even know.
Oh my God. Oh, today is bad.
Today's just been a bad day, bro.
Today's been crazy for us.
I don't even know, dog.
Maybe was it like a hand gesture, do you think? Because I know it's one of those It's one of the, like, try to do something like that.
It's not even capturing the finger.
Oh God. Clock it.
Listen.
All right. All right. That's crazy. When I tell y'all today has been crazy when it comes to this. My God today. All right. Cool.
Yeah, I think I got it now.
That was crazy.
It was.
That was crazy. And but you want to know what the thing is, like, with 50, and I feel like, I might get flack for saying this, right? But I feel like this one, 50 is just gonna have to sit out. I do, because if we're talking about, like, we all know how it started. But hear me out. If we know,
let's say how it started.
So I mean, mind you, they've had beef back and forth for a couple of years now.
Right.
What started this current beef was, I believe, 50 mentioned something about doing a versus with T.I, or I think T.I mentioned something about doing a versus with 50.
I think it was more like the masses was saying that T.I could be 50, 50 could be T.I, and it just blew up from there.
Right. And then, 50, of course, has to do what 50 does, and post a picture of Tiny, T.I.'s wife, that, is not flattering, right? Like,
right.
I mean, I don't know what the picture was, but apparently allegedly it was not it wasn't a flattering picture. Right. It could be, when she's not got on makeup. I shouldn't even say it wasn't flattering. It's probably just a natural picture of her, in her natural state,
natural state,
just chilling, you know what I'm saying? But of course, 50 has to take it there and bring somebody's wife into it and whatnot. And don't get me wrong, like, I get it, but to a certain extent, it's like, if you're beefing with somebody, I mean, I don't know, because it's kind of like a catch-22, right? Like, if I'm beefing with you, right? I'm coming at you. I'm coming at your transgressions, right?
Right.
And I feel like it's certain things that are off limits when it comes to that. And again, listen, this is just my personal opinion.
True.
I'm not saying that it's right, right?
It's true.
Going after somebody's wife, their kids, their parents, I feel like that's off limits. Like, and I've said this before, like, it goes back to even with the Will Smith slap, when he slapped Chris Rock. Like, as a comedian, yeah, come for me all you want. You feel me? Joke's on me. But don't go after my wife, especially if my wife is suffering from this, this infliction, right? Now, when it comes to T.I, or when it comes to Tiny, I should say, going after a man's wife like that is grounds for, some action, right? But his son stepped in.
This is the thing, though. This is the thing, though, right? His son's gonna step in because he's trying to stick up for mommy, right? For moms, which any son child would do, right? I'm gonna stick up for mom dudes. Now, at the end of the day, we all know when it comes to rap beef, ain't no one off limits. Ja Rule was saying stuff about M's daughter, and was saying stuff about Ja Rule's family. When it's rap beef, ain't no one off limits. You remember that your mama show? Ain't nothing off limits. People cussing out your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your auntie. Yeah, your auntie's so fat she had to put her belt on for slingshot. Everybody was getting it. It didn't matter, right? So this is why I said if he started it, Let him just, all right, bro. I'm gonna let you have it, bro. I'm gonna let you have it. You think you could beat me? Fine. That's all. If I was T.I, that's all I would have said. That's all I would have said, bro.
But the thing is, it's like, and look, things could change. Okay, things could change. When King stepped in and King decided to take it there and was like, okay, well, how about you go dig up your dead mama's grave and take a picture with her? He took it there. Let's be for real. Right?
Exactly. Right. No, he took exactly. He took it there. No one's off limits.
But this is what I'm saying. At that point, and then to have T.I turn around and release, I believe it was the first single, not the first single, but the first diss track, which was Right One, to turn around and release that with your mother, your wife, your family sitting there, and be the butt of a joke to be like, okay, you know, you want to come at my family, but what you doing? Like at the end of the day, if you look at T.I. on how on winning, right? It's almost I would even go as far as say it's almost like with Kendrick and Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Here you have 50 with all this money. Yes, he's a millionaire. He's, you know, doing very well, but he doesn't have a family. He doesn't have anything to ground him, right? And then you have T.I., who still has his mother, wishing her many more trips around the sun because allegedly it was her birthday when he released the song or the diss track. But he, you know, he got his mom, he got his wife, he got his kids. I believe he has grandkids. And yeah, he probably well off as well when it comes to financially. But at the end of the day, you also
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
What, financially?
I would financially, I feel like 50 got more.
But here's my point though. It doesn't, to me, and again, this is just me, it doesn't matter. Because it's like, bro, I've got my family. I mean, yes, okay, you a billionaire, right? But what's going to happen when, you know, you're old and gray, bro?
No,
you don't have family.
No,
you don't have nothing to show for. Like, yes, you got. I can't even say you don't have anything to show for it, but you don't have a legacy behind you. T.I. has that.
His son, 50 has a son. Like his son.
Well, his son don't want anything to do with him.
Right, and 50 didn't want nothing to do with him. Right, it was 50 didn't want nothing to do with him when he was younger, and his son grew up like, I don't want nothing to do with you now. So it is what it is. But if you haven't realized, before the Diddy beef, 50's had beef with Ja Rule. What happened to Ja Rule? Okay,
I don't see that happening.
No. Hear me out. This is how petty 50 is. 50 spent $200,000-$300,000 and bought out the first 5 rows of his whole concert on a tour each time just to be petty, bro. Look at the beef he had with the boxer. What's his name?
Floyd.
Tomo Floyd can't read. I'll drop $1 million right now on this ice challenge if you can read a paragraph from this, bruh. Like, stop! Y'all don't realize. Stop beefing with this man, bruh.
But that's
stop beefing with this man, bro. Y'all don't understand.
Here's the thing, right? When it comes, you're right. Like he's petty. I'm not gonna lie. He's very petty. Petty wise,
yes. Bro.
But if you're talking about now, if you're talking about beef, like actual rap beef, do you really think that 50 is gonna hold his own when it comes to lyrics wise, like music wise? Do you really think that he's gonna hold his own?
Like if it was just a versus, I think it will be more of who's in the crowd to vote for who. Because we got to remember, 50 came out before T.I. So our generation grew up on many men, you know what I'm saying? We grew up on the 50 era, right? And we still grew up in the T.I. era. If it's more people from the South in the crowd, he will get more people, you know, he'll get more votes.
I thought T.I. came out before 50.
No, I don't think so, bro. I thought 50 came out first and then it was T.I.
No, I'm pretty sure T.I. came out first. Let me see. Let me check that. Let me check the album discography.
Again, like even looking at like how they both have hits, they both have bangers, they both have great albums. You know what I'm saying? T.I.'s did so much for, you know, the South and so much for Southern artists and stuff like that. Same as 50 done so much for the Eastern artists for New York and Brooklyn or whatever, right? I feel like if you haven't learned by now how petty this man is, and he's been on stage, he's been on shows, and was like, 50, we heard you paid X, Y, and Z for Ja Rule video. He's like, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did that. That was me. Yeah. Like, bruh, he don't care about spending the money to be petty. He bought all them videos from dude just to be petty. He spent that money just to be petty. He made back more for people watching it or whatever, but just to be petty. You know what I'm saying? He did videos, multiple videos, not just one or two, most of videos about dude who he's saying he can't read. He signed contracts. He can't even read them. Multiple videos. He had beef with Ja Rule. He had beef with Fat Joe at one point. He had beef. Anyone was beefing with had beef with him. Because obviously they back each other. You know what I'm saying? So the time M had beef with, what was that dude's name? What was the dude's name he was beefing with?
Who, M?
Yeah. It was.
Right. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like, this man building whole commercials and like enterprises off of being petty, bro. Stop beefing with this man. You got your whole family, and the sad part is, like, it's so much jokes and so much stuff that could be had about T.I. off of him, T.I. and his show. T.I., his son having a car accident, his son failing grades, his son not being able to rap the way he does, and his it's so much that could be said in that diss track. You know what I'm saying? And he can come back. T.I. can come back and retaliate and whatever, but he's gonna take it hell and leave it down there and continue to beat on you until you don't retaliate. So just stop. While you got yourself a little bit of headroom, just be like, you know what, we're just gonna stop. You know, we're not apologizing, we're not saying nothing, we're just gonna 50 will leave you alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's it.
I mean, so to going back to what we said, that actually came out first. Now, mind you, I don't know if that's with, you know, like they probably have been around the same amount of time, like when it comes to like mixtapes and things like that, when they were doing the work, you know, before getting signed. But by record standpoint, by, you know, by label standpoint, T.I. was the first to drop. He dropped Serious in 2001. And then it was 50, 2002, 2003, I think, one of those.
Okay.
But
even no, 50 could be like, 50 could sit here and be like, I got a movie after me. What you got? Like, got no movie after you, bruh. They done. And my movie made millions. What you got? Nothing. Like, it's so much more to be said.
About Power? Like, I mean, because let's be
was Power. Like, no, we're talking about We're talking about the Curtis Jackson. The movie was based off of 50 Cent, right?
What, Get Rich or Die Trying?
Yeah, that movie was based off 50 Cent. What movie was based off T.I.?
Atlanta.
That's a show. Atlanta. That's not a movie.
No, ATL.
Was that off him? I thought that was just put together.
I'm pretty sure that was based on him. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Oh. I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, you're right. Atlanta is the show, but the movie is called ATL.
Oh, okay.
I think, you know what I think it is? I think ATL was based on, I think it was him. It was based on T.I. before he got to the into the game. It was based on other stuff. Let's just go with that. Okay. But let's just go with that. But yeah, no, I'm just saying that when it comes to the both of them, if I'm going to have to pick a side, I'm going to pick T.I. And I know, me being, you know, not so much from New York, but having lived in New York and, you know, have New York be a special part of me, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go with T.I. on this one. I'm just going to have to go.
I'm getting 50 because I just don't want the smoke, bro. Don't come for me, bro. Leave me out of this, bro.
I mean, hey, if you know.
I don't want the smoke, but 50, bro, we cool, bro. We cool, bro. I don't want the smoke, bro. Leave me alone,
hey,
bro.
Man. If 50 come for me, it's okay. I mean, I don't think it's gonna come for little old me, but because trust me, I'm not even on 50's radar. Be like, who is little?
We not. But I guarantee you, some Breakfast Club people are, bro. And the petty you keep saying, okay, yeah, you keep talking, and then 50 come out with a diss track about you, and it's like, oh, here we go.
I'm famous. That's gonna be the first thing I think of. Because it's gonna be like, wow, you really you wanted to really take your time out and make a diss track about me. I look like a little boy, okay? I think I made it. I made it. But no, man. But yes, y'all, make sure y'all keep it locked. Thank y'all for rocking with us on No File Zone Reacts. We'll see y'all next week. Again, make sure you check us out on Instagram at No File Zone Podcast, or log on to the website nofilezonepodcast.com. All right, y'all keep it locked. All
right.
Don't forget, tell your friends to tell a friend.
To tell their mom, to tell a friend, to tell an aunt, to tell a friend.
To tell their dog. All right, we'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir.